Oops, I'm sharing the wrong screen. It's supposed
I
to be.
wonder if I can share my.
Okay, we're live.
Oh, I can. I can share my. That's dope.
Alrighty. Sorry for the delay, guys. Thank you all for hopping on, and thank you God for a new day. Bless up everyone under my voice. Quick reminder, this is not a financial advice. I'm just a bear sharing how I see the market. Always do your DD and manage your risk. All right, let's dive in. Steven is with us today. Special guest is back.
What's up?
So I have not traded anything yet. I've been, I was traveling through the night. Just got back like 15 minutes ago. So yeah, I haven't traded much. Steven, you traded a little bit today, haven't you?
Yeah. So I played IMG, but it got me a few times. So I know it's sub 50 cents, but my broker let me trade it. But so I got hit on that first pop. That first spike, it got me, and then I made some money on the way down, and then it got me again, and then I made some money on the way down, and then I was still down a little bit, so I was just like, let me leave this thing alone because it's gonna go parabolic, and I don't want to be in it. And the account that I'm trading with is small, so I don't want to. I'm not gonna approach the market how I would with my personal account. So my approach is gonna be a little bit different for the probably the next couple months.
And there's really not anything moving besides IMG, is there?
No. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go above 50 cents for everybody that can't short below 50 cents. But yeah, there's literally nothing. Nothing is moving.
Yeah,
Nothing is moving.
if it gets to 50 cents, I will definitely be getting locates. Y'all, Steven, I know you know this, but 50 cents is just like a dollar, psychological level. And a lot of the short selling brokers don't allow you to short under 50 cents. So usually it has a hard time sustaining over 50 cents. There's one yesterday that I played that was like that. I forgot what it was. But
no PRs or nothing either. It's fucking dead. Might have to wait till after hours.
It's crazy. How the market has completely shifted this week. But anyways, let me look at the comments, see what y'all are talking about. Man, y'all were popping before we even got here. Let's see. Cool. All caught up. That was quick and easy. But yeah, no, I'm not in any position. Let's pull up Craig. There might be an opportunity if this pops on the way down, but this is wild. Nothing.
Yeah, and I couldn't get filled on it. So I left it alone. I got the locates for it, but I was like, I'm not even gonna bother.
I restarted my computer this morning so it wouldn't lag, and now it looks like it's still lagging. I'll pull it up right here. Oh yeah, it did. So me and Steven was talking about this. I'm not going to promote swinging overnight because it works until it doesn't, and meaning that lately these overnight plays like this, as soon as market opens, this is what we were talking about, Steven, it just tanks the initial move. So if you have a short position at like 2:30 right before close, and if the borrowing or overnight fees is not, crazy, which it usually is not if they pop after hours, because the overnight rate is decided at 4 p.m. So that's why these after hours pops, they happen after 4 p.m. So before a bunch of shorts pile in, the fee is decided at 4 p.m. And lately they have just been tanking at 4 a.m. and I haven't been trying to take advantage of it. It's one of the things in my playbook, but I haven't really done it recently. And once again, you can see as soon as market opened, dropped to $1.95. It's a huge move. Bounce back. But if you catch that first move from holding it overnight, or what Stephen was going to try to do, I believe was short right at the open. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of what we're talking about. CMCT. Let's see. Uh-oh. Getting a little pop here. I'll get some locates.
I wonder how much locates are on this thing.
Cheap. They're cheap.
Oh yeah, for sure.
CMCT. All right, I'm in it. Getting it pulled up for y'all. Didn't go too heavy because obviously it will. We could easily see this $10 test again.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to short it.
I got in at 905.
Oh, it looks good though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Only in 200 shares, and if it gets to 10, I'll or close to 10, I'll add some more, much more. ETON.
Ooh.
I don't even see it on my top gainer, so I'm not gonna pull it up. I'm looking at CMCT. This one's about to probably test.
It's about to touch 10.
So if I'm being quiet, I am getting ready for this move. On TradingView, it said it already made it up to 994, but TradeZero didn't feel me. Did you?
No, it's not filling me. I can't feel it. It won't let me fill.
It's weird.
Are you fill? You got filled?
Not at my. Man, I had 500 shares. I was about to enter 5K on $9.88. But on TradeZero, it shows it didn't get up there. But TradingView shows it got up to 994. Man, if it fails right here, I'm going to be upset. Oh, bro, how did that not feel me? How did
it
that?
won't let me? It won't fill me either.
That's weird. And we're on two different brokers, huh? That's odd.
Bro.
That would have been a nice start to the day.
Bro. I still can't get filled.
I'm in because I got in, those initial 200 shares, and I got in a few more. But a little disappointed with that. We might get another retest, but of 10. But man, that would have been a nice little flush. Hope some of y'all got in it. And it says Let me move my mic closer. So, but it says YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So let me know if it's like acting up for y'all. Yeah, I think it's probably on a tank here, but a little, like I said, a little disappointed. Did you ever get in?
No, it still won't fill me.
Even at these levels?
Yeah.
What's the story with CMCT? Let's see. I'm not seeing any new news today. Where's Saber at? He hasn't been on the last couple of days, I don't think. I mean, I'm in the money, but man, I could have. I hate whenever you like it plays out exactly how you draw it up, and then something stupid like that doesn't happen. But it usually doesn't happen with me. I usually always get filled. Maybe I put my order in too late. I'm not sure. I was going to go a little bit heavier for me because a 5K position is kind of on my bigger side.
It's still not filling me, bro.
Weird. Trying to decide if I get out here at VWAP or to see if it goes back down. I'm going to trim a little here because I'm in 400 shares regardless. Oh, got it, Saber. Well, thanks for still hopping on, bro. Focus on your patience. But thanks for tuning in.
Oh my god, now I got filled.
Right here at 9?
Yeah. Horrible.
Yeah, that's what I was trying not to say anything.
No, go please say it.
But you're playing smaller now. You got to get used to your little duck.
Well, and I have
setup.
literally no idea how to use this software, so it's
That's
like
what I'm saying.
I'm literally trying to figure it out in real time. So
It's the what is it? The DOS? Is that what they call
yeah,
it?
Daz or whatever.
Oh man, I'm gonna end up being green on this trade, but it could have been so much better. I trimmed most of my at VWAP, but I got a 200 share. Well, half of it at VWAP. I got 200 shares. I'm just gonna see if it goes back to support at 7. Could bounce. I might get another opportunity for that $10 fill, but I wanted it initially. Good.
Woo. Yeah, I'm like playing super small. Yeah, so in case everybody who doesn't know, I just started the business account, so I'm trading a lot on my account. I started it pretty small. I mean, nothing like crazy, like a 1K or nothing, but I'm trading small. I'm using a new software, so everything that I'm trying to figure out is everything is real time. So if I fuck up a trade, it's or if I'm late to the party, or if I don't have the right route, or if I can't get the share locates, like all of this is like same broker, just different software. So I'm really trying to figure things out right now.
Added at 888 because it broke a new low. A good trader I know is
I'm
told me
about
a few
to
things.
I'm about to get it off this.
Ooh, trim
That's a
that.
put.
Okay, I trimmed those 200 shares I added just in case it goes a little higher. Because it did break a new low on this candle, but it didn't close. So I was trying to play a little. Let me get on the 1 minute. It'll be able to tell the story a little bit better. So I added a little at 890, but I went ahead and trimmed those 200 shares. So lost 40 on that ad, but I'm fine with it because I would rather take a small little $40 loss and potentially add heavier at $10. I probably should have stayed in it, but I'm still very green on the trade. I don't want that to change. So I'm still at 200 shares. If y'all ever look at my like trade data, especially when I was on Kimfo, and I can share some about TradeZella, maybe not this call, but y'all have seen me, especially the people in the circle group. If you see what my average trade, it'll say like I average like $40 a trade or $50 a trade or something. That's just because I'm constantly trimming, re-entering, trimming, re-entering. And I take a lot of break-even trades these days. If it doesn't go my direction, I'll take a $5 loss, $5 win, $50 loss, $50 win. So I used to care way too much about the stats. Now I don't care at all. So the stats are irrelevant. But I notice I cut things a lot quicker for small losses or even sometimes small wins if it doesn't like it's going to play my way. But look like there's a little bit of struggling to get over 920 right now and hold. Might not be a bad ad here, but again, I kind of want to wait, see if it gets back up to 10. All right, I lied. I added at 909. So I added a little bit more at 909. Then if it gets to 919, I'm going to add 100 more shares. Shorten Peloton is at 850. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. It's a multi-billion-dollar company, isn't it?
I was about to say $1 billion market cap.
And they're having an earnings call right now. Yeah, I'm good. I'll pass on that.
I think this is gonna tank, bro.
Oh, it will. I usually don't say things like that confidently, but I think this one will definitely tank. But we have we have a clear level that if it breaks, we can dip too. So I'm cool. I'm cool with it. Last time I'll say it, but not getting these fills because I had my position pretty good spot at 988.
Yeah, I just trimmed because my fucking what's it called was so bad.
Your average.
Yeah.
I might get that opportunity. I hate I missed the original move, but that's all right.
I just added on the touch of those highs.
So I have some orders waiting at 979, 988, and 998. 100 at 979, 200 at 988, and 400 at 998. And I'm already in 300 shares, so be on the bigger side, but it's a decent little setup. Because again, it goes to risk versus reward. So adding heavy here, if it breaks and hold, yes, I'll take a loss, but it won't be that bad. The reward is it'll probably come back down to this $7 level at some point. Dang, I think it got up to like 978. Oh, what did it get up to? Because I didn't get my 979. No, it got up to 972. But this just looks like a failed retest, so it might go down just after this move. So wait to see how this plays out. Look at the comments a little bit. Bordeaux, stats are not important. Cannot agree more. Yeah, I used to get caught up on it because last year I had a 90% win rate, and this year is far from that. And I'm just learning not to care because I used to intentionally not if it was a break even, I would make sure it went green before I got out, and that's just not the way to trade. Like, I shouldn't trade on stats. Now, if it just goes against me, I don't care if I'm down $200, down or up $200. You know what I mean? If I think the play is not going to go my way, I just go ahead and get out of it. That's a good idea to trim when it looks like it's not going your way. I will try that. Yeah, no, that's what I've been doing lately, and it's been keeping my losses intact. Besides that stupid 4 a.m. outlier, my red days have been way more manageable because of it. Saber says, be careful. The volume says it can go higher. Now short heavy. Okay.
There it goes.
Yeah, I did not play this one well, man. Yeah, this one's going to probably just fade. I mean, I'm green in it now with 400 shares, but barely, you know what I mean? But it could have been so much better. Who said they shorted PTON? If you got a good entry, you might have made some money on it. And Alexander, who was it? Was it Ordo? Yeah, Ordo. And when I say I don't do things, it doesn't mean that you can't make money on them, but like I just don't have an edge in billion-dollar companies. They just hold their gains, and they're having an earnings call right now or about to, so they could say something that'll make this stock double. You know what I mean? Or that could tank. So it's more, to me, it's more feels more gambling at that point because I'm not listening to the earnings calls. I don't know what they're saying. But it tapped 888 and it's back down to $8. So if you had a good entry, good job. AGRI. Somebody in the comment section. It's getting a little pop. Oh, it already flushed back down though. Why is this? What? I actually don't like the TradingView app. It's always buffering like this. So AGRI is starting to make a second move up. I still like to see them up a little bit more than this, but there could be a play here. I'm not going to potentially enter until after it gets at least north of 4, but that's just how I play these. I'm not saying that's the only way to play these. Bro,
There we go.
I haven't called any of these CMCT pops, just not. Oh, good though. Oh, good. When it flushes, I'll be sitting pretty, but I'm not taking advantage of these pops like I should. Sorry, the computer froze up for a second. Here we go. Nice little flush. Went ahead and got me some locates on AGRI and set me a position at what did I have? 419 and 429.
Oh, I'm sitting pretty good now.
I'm in AGRI.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even, yeah, CMCT still flushing. Oh, wish I would have got my size like I wanted. Oh, we called it. We knew it was going to happen, but man, I just didn't. I didn't catch those pops like I should have. Still up, a couple of $100 on the play, but that I should be up way more than that. I'm gonna go ahead and trim a little bit here because it might be trying to start a trend here. Because
What, AGRI?
no, CMCT on the 5 minute. Let me see what the 1 minute looks like. Oh, that is the 1 minute.
5 minute looks good.
Yeah, let me pull it up on the 5. I was looking at it on the 1. That's why I was a little confused. Why is it only, dude? There we go. Oh yeah. No, 5 minute looks good. But I still went ahead and took some profit at like 890, and I'm glad I did.
It's just bounced back up.
Because if you pull up the 1 minute, it looks like it might be trying to start a trend up, is what I was saying. Because the candle at 720 got down to like 859, and then I'm banking on AGRI, by the way.
Oh, good shit.
And then this candle dropped to 871. Whoever called out AGRI, who was it? Brandon. Appreciate you, bro. Looks like today's going to be another good day to scout and not hold. I'm completely out of AGRI. Got out at 369. I'll play it again.
I'll be right back.
I got in at 419, and I have an order sitting at 429. Only got filled on the 419 order, that last play, but it was 1,000 shares.
Get out of bed, Jack.
So I have 1,000 shares waiting at 419 and 1,000 at 429. Playing a little bit heavier than I normally do, just because I think today's going to be another one of those days there's not going to be a ton of opportunity, so I'm going to try to take advantage. I can play heavier. Like most of y'all have seen me do that, but I got my comfort zone. But in slower markets, if there's less opportunity, I might have to might size up a little bit more. If it's the right setup, of course. I like these setups because it's a defined risk. I'm playing the 419, 429 pop. If it breaks a new high, depending on how it closes, I can trim if I still think there's a chance it's going to fade, or I can just cut. So the ones that really in the past, when I take really big losses, it's the ones where I don't know when to get out. You know what I mean? Like it's the first candle up and then it just keeps going up. But this one, you kind of have an idea. Man, I hate I can't pull up new tabs. I don't know what's going on with my trading view. I guess we'll dole it up today. I gotta need to look at the year to date. Where is AGRI? If it does break that level, where's it trying to go? So it basically bounced up to the 9 EMA. Okay. Five minutes. 5 minute telling a pretty clear story. Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So might get another chance at AGRI. Like I said, order waiting at 419 and 429. I'm being a little aggressive with the 419 one, but it worked previously on that last flush. 429 is probably a better entry. There's just a chance that I won't get filled if it hangs out right there. I'm actually going to add a little right here at, if it gets back up to, where's it? Well, I'll wait. Since I'm trading a little bit heavier, I need to make sure I get good fills. So 419 to 429. I might not catch this next pop, but that's okay. And this is kind of what I meant, where it looks like it might be trying to like start a little trend line, but I could be wrong. So if it gets to, where it's about 880, I'll take trim half my shares. I'm only in 400 shares with CMCT. AGRI, let's see what it does. I'm tempted to add an entry here, honestly, because it might be a lower high. Nope. 419, I'm filled again. And if it gets to 429, I'll get more. I'm gonna keep it on the 5 minute for now on AGRI. I kind of like looking at these type of plays on the 5 minute. Okay, trimmed half my position on CMCT. It roughly got to that area I was talking about.
CMCT looks really good.
Keeps bouncing though. That's why I keep trimming on it, because it's definitely not flushing. But if you get a good entry on CMCT, there's been so many opportunities. These are pretty big moves. You can make decent money on these moves. So this is a level that it likes to pop to. So I have a entry at 969. Another entry, add to it. I'm not confident it's going to get there, but if it does, I will play it. Good morning, Alex. Had a good day yesterday, bro. I didn't see any news either. The last thing I saw was there's a reverse split. What was it? In July. So probably should look and see how tiny that float is. If they had a recent reverse split, it might be something to be aware of. Meaning if it breaks a new high, these are the type of plays you definitely don't want to hang around too long.
What are you talking about, AGRI?
Yeah, I just saw that their latest news was a reverse split. I'm trying to see what their float is real quick. That's kind of how, because like I said, I'm looking at two different sources. One says less than 850 shares. Another one says 1.74, but regardless, it's tiny. So the reason I bring that up is I will trade these little floats like this, but if they start going against you, well, I shouldn't say you, I can't give financial advice. If it starts going against me, I get out pretty quick because that's kind of why they hurt me so bad last month, that one play, because it was a baby float. That 419 was a nice entry though. Got it twice. It's funny, I got great entries on AGRI, but kept missing my entries on CMCT. I'm out of 500 shares of AGRI at 845 or 385. Just so I'm holding on to 500. Kind of just playing the 419 move down to 380. Basically done it twice now.
What do you think about CMTC?
And now I'm completely out of AGRI. I'm adding on these pops.
I just added.
As long as it doesn't break above 10 and hold, I want to play it. And I'm in pretty heavy now for me. I'm in 1,000 shares. I'm in a 10K position. It's pretty big for me. So if it breaks and holds over 10, I'm gonna at least start trimming some of it. But it might flush here. Oops, I better plug in my laptop. Oh, man. Oh, I got one right here. I've been traveling, so none of my stuff is where it's supposed to be. So it tested above 10. Break a new high. Let's see if it closes. I'm gonna pull up the 5-minute and watch this. I got faked out twice yesterday, so I'm gonna make sure I don't get faked out this time. I did trim 400 right at 10. Took a little loss on it, so I'm down to only 500 shares. But I had pretty good entry, so it wasn't too bad of a trim. But we should get a flush here. I personally don't think it holds over 10, but I was just being a little cautious. Trimmed some of my recent ads. So 500 shares. My average is 975. So I'm back in the money, but would like to see this flush down a little harder. It's the only thing about when there's not a lot moving in the market. I mean, there's two main ones, AGRI and CMCT, but there's not a lot moving. A lot of eyes are on these two plays, especially CMCT a bit. Well, 5.6 million shares traded for a $10 stock isn't that bad. Good morning, Remy. You're having a solid week, Remy. I was looking at your flexes this week, or at least the last couple of days. Didn't you have your best day? What was it, yesterday or the day before? Or your best day in a month or so?
Yeah, I don't think it's not looking like it's gonna stay above 10. It keeps flushing.
No, I actually, I just added. You know how trimmed? I just added more at 9.95.
Hella.
But I did trim 500 shares when it broke like 10, like it was like 10.03, 10.04, because I was a little nervous then, but it's clearly showing it's struggling to hold above it now. So that's why I added back at 9.95. Going back to what I was saying earlier, like I don't care about stats anymore. I'm just playing the charts.
Hella.
Used to care about that too much. Come on, be some good news. Steal attention away from CMCT. Because I'm back at 800 shares now, so I would love to see a flush right here. AGRI is looking, I should have held some runners, but I didn't. Looking like it could flush down as well.
I'm still in it.
Nice.
I'm just holding. I'm gonna just hold.
Yeah, this will probably be a good one to do that with. No news. Four straight green days, sir. Yesterday I made 26% of my capital. Let's go, Remy. That's what I like to see. Should be flexing all our gains of last month. We had some, bro, Steven, last month it wasn't that great for me, but
No, but it was insane for everybody else.
The group, I mean,
Big
crazy.
big rejection on CMCT on the 1 minute.
Yeah, I got it on the 1 minute now. Oh no, I got it on the 5.
You did that twice today.
I know the 5 minute looks like a 1 minute though because it's so active. It's just making like pretty drastic moves. The 1 minute looks more like the 5 minute to me. But back in the money on CMCT, so those were good ads. But I probably will trim at least half my position at VWAP because again, I'm playing it on the heavier side for me. And I wouldn't consider this a plus setup. So I mean, it's a good setup, but I don't want to stay in an 8K position right now. I'd rather just take some profit. So if it gets to 826, I will cover half my position.
Oh, I'd love to see what we just saw. I'm finally in the not in the money, but I was in the money.
Do you use level 2 to get in? Nope, I do not. I've dabbled with it, and I think it is a luxury, but I trade mobile. Outside of live streams, I'm trading on my phone. I just do this so y'all can see what I'm doing. So I use TradeZero mobile. But yeah, going back to last month, I know at least 5 people said that they had their like best month or like best days. You had a 25K day. Raven had a 28K day. CJ had like a 10K day. Pretty solid stuff.
Here we go. Flush. Come on, girl. Flush down, girl. Come on.
Colin had 18 days in a row. Like Martin had something close.
That is insane. 18 green days in a row is absolutely bonkers, bro.
His second month live too. That's the crazy thing. He hasn't learned all the bad habits yet. Because I almost feel like I know too much now. Like my
for sure.
Yeah. But he did play the long side, but I showed him the dark side. And he's never going back now.
Alex, what's up? Remy, what's up? Crash Override, what's up? How's the AGRI looking? I'm still in it.
Same. I'm waiting for a little bit more of a pop, but you're just gonna let it fade.
Yeah, I might add if we get a pop above 380 right around VWAP, but
exactly.
But if we don't, because I trimmed a little, I might add on the break of this candle close on the 5-minute. But other than that, I'm kind of just in it. You know, cool. I'm already like I'm $65 realized, $55 unrealized. So I'm only 300 shares in right now. So not too bad. I mean, nothing crazy. I mean, I got in right at the top and I added at 4 and then I added again at 370. So I'm 375. So I'm just chilling.
Cool.
But I was getting smoked on CMCT a little bit ago, dude. I was so bad because my entries were so bad because I was trying to get it in the 930s. And I was like, I'm still not used to like trading with such small size. So I was like trying to add and like I was covering some and then trying to re-add to get a better average, but I'm not too bad now. I mean, could be worse, but whatever.
Yeah, I was hoping to see a little bit better of a flush here because my take profit was 926.
Oh, right at that candle's low?
Right before VWAP.
Yeah. Well, if we get 926, I might cut too, because it looks good though. I mean,
yeah. No,
it's just like it's a slow grind.
Yeah, it's a little baby curl up right here, but my expectation is it's about to flush.
For sure.
And here it comes. Get to 926. Like I said, I'm in 800 shares, which isn't a massive position, guys. Y'all know that. It's only like 8K, but I want to trim it down a little bit. It's on the bigger size for me with it not being an A+ setup. And see, it tends to do this. Like, it keeps having these very bullish green candles. Like, that covered, like, look, over 30 cents in just, like, 30 seconds. So that's why I've been taking profits pretty quick with this, but I guess we'll be adding more if it gets back to the $10 level. 7:55 news are starting to come in. 8 o'clock, more news will come out. If y'all watch the live stream enough, y'all know this, but that's when the most PRs come out. So a lot of times these pre 8 o'clock moves will start flushing if, a big if, there's some good news and it steals attention away. So let's see. I got to step away, Steven, for like 1 minute. I got to run downstairs and grab something. I'll be right back.
Sounds good, brother. What's up, everybody? Are you doing a small account challenge, Steven? Kinda. I finally started my business account, and so I didn't want to split the profits from my personals. So I just started with the small. So I'm just kind of like, I guess you could call it a small account challenge, but that's not really what I'm looking at it as. But I mean, it's not going horrible so far. I got cut up pretty bad on IMG this morning. Not crazy. I was like negative 60K and negative $65 or whatever. But yeah, it's actually like showing me discipline, I guess you could call it, because I'm having to like trade really, really small compared to how I typically trade. We got this little bounce on AGRI.
DXR.
What is it?
DXR. There's no volume, but
DXR.
there's a play here. With the limited volume, though, you could get your face ripped off. I'm gonna try it.
What's the float? I'm gonna stay away from it. Yeah, I can't play. I don't want to play because I'm like I'm nervous.
I'm up $400 on it.
Oh, good shit. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
I'm trying not to take. I'm trying to like. Do I take profit here? Is this a BS pump? Is it going to reverse? Let me see. Is there news on this? Y'all see any news on it? Oh, let's go. Let's go. FDA clearance. I saw that. So I'm out. But played the pop. That's a crazy move, though.
What, DXR?
Yeah, I'm out now, but yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, good shit, bro.
Probably jumped out a little too quick, but I don't like that there's no volume on it. Still, only 67K shares have been traded, so if a lot of volume comes in, it could go against you pretty quick. DXR CEO bought 2,000 shares. It's not that much, especially if it was trading at $10. Is that 20K? If DXR gets back up a little higher, then I'll be interested in it. Entered at $14.95 on DXR. So the 8 o'clock news is coming in. Let's see if if CMCT finally flushes a little bit. Sorry, guys. I know that's annoying, but that's just my news coming in, and I keep it that way so I will hear it, so I can be expecting.
Yeah, we need that, bro.
Dude, I don't even have my trade ideas pulled up. I don't think.
Yeah, you're tripping.
No, I do. There hasn't been any alerts. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll turn it off, because that's annoying at this point. We got 100 and we're at 180 new PRs at 8 o'clock. So there better be one that pops.
God.
I turned it off, but there's 180 PRs so far. So there's got to be something that pops here.
There we go. There we go.
Yep, that's what I was wanting. Or probably all of us was wanting. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
This is where I'm kind of like, do I get out here or do I wait for it to flush all the way down? Because is a tension, obviously goes back to my money rotation theory. Obviously, people are closing out of this position to jump in something else, but does it bounce here? So I trimmed half mine, but I'm still in 200 shares. How are you trading it, Steven?
I'm in 300 shares still, averages 946, but I've been in the red for quite a minute, so I'm gonna see. I'm gonna be honest, that was a really big red candle in the 1 minute. So I'm probably gonna I just got out a little bit at 9:15. I'm probably gonna see how we do when we get down to the 880s, 890s, and then I'll probably trim off a little bit more. Actually,
that's kind of where I'm thinking too.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna get ready to trim.
YHC people in the comments are mentioning it. It's up about 33%. I'm not that impressed with it, honestly, but just want to put it on your radar. DXR and CMCT is more appealing to me right now.
You said YHC?
Yeah. Posted a video.
God, everybody's always fucking pushing fucking stocks on me. It's like they want me to trade good or something. Jeez. God, it's so annoying. Oh, it was Martin. I'm just kidding, Martin. I love you. Oh, and it's Alex. Alex, love you too.
Oh, these are our OGs. You can't be talking.
Yeah, triple OGs.
You can't be throwing shade at them.
I actually really, really like that.
What? YHC?
YHC, yes.
Take it, bro. Like I said,
I'm not gonna bother. I want to focus on what I got going on right now because I'm not used to having such a small account, so I really want to like dial in on my process right now and hyper focus on building equity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love that though.
No, I like the move. I just, like I was saying, I like for him to be up a little bit more than that. No, it's a good little pop though, for sure.
Yeah. Well, look, and we have this resistance right here, but it just totally ate through that though. What's it look like on the daily?
I don't know, bro. My trading view is only letting me pull up. Like, let's see if the new tab works.
It's about to rip though.
I'm keeping an eye on CMCT and DXR, but keep sending the alerts out, guys. That was a good one, but I'm in heavier. Long story short, I want to keep an eye on DXR and CMCT more than anything else right now. But YHC, if it gets okay, see, it's moving up now. See, now it's up in the 40s. So if it gets a little bit higher, I'll be interested in it.
Actually, I'm about to get locates.
Yeah, same.
I'm about to get locates. Thank you, Alex, and thank you, what Martin. I was about to say, what's your name? I know your name, Martin.
Martin's OG. You know, Martin was the first person I had like a one-on-one call with in our group, and we talked about basically our dreams for building the group. And there's only like 5 of us in the group or something crazy, and now we have grown quite a bit and transitioning to Discord. But Martin's the OG of OG for sure. Me and him were like bouncing ideas off each other. And on that note, we have we're transitioning to Discord. Circle's closed now. So we have a sign up in the description if anyone's interested. I've been posting some dime alerts too, bro. I don't like to toot my own horn, but the last 2 alerts I've sent, the last 2 days, bro, they were clean. Whew. Gosh. Those 200 daily retests.
Oh, I seen those, bro. I was like, man, my boy's out here killing it.
Oh, both of them just flush so cleanly.
So I think on YHC, I think we have a daily resistance at 189. I think that could be a really good level to short. But other than that, unless I see a clear change in structure on the lower time frame, I'm not even going to bother. But I already got my locates, so
let's see if I can pull it up now. Okay, cool. It's working now. So I'll pull it up on the screen, guys.
Sorry, now right here looks pretty good.
Sorry, I haven't pulled it up yet, but now it looks like it's working. I'm already in it. I'm in 1,000. I'm small though. I'm in 1,000 shares at 169. So change this to one screen. White C. I made a video on this one not too long ago. Speaking of calling it, I called this flush too. Remember how this thing got pumped? What was it? I think it was this one. I have such a bad memory, bro. Yeah.
Oh my God! Look at AGRI. Oh, I'm so happy with that.
Yes. Remember this move by YHC? It got all the way up to 1120 or something. Then it just flushed. But yeah, I'm in it. 169. I'll play it small. Oh, I should have took profit on EXR.
I'm about to get out of
CMCT.
No, AGRI. I'm gonna let it drop a little bit more, and then I'm gonna get there. I only have 100 shares left, so.
I don't want to hold CMCT. I think it's just going to keep getting its attention pulled away from it. There was a little trend line I drew. I don't even know if it was really appropriate for a trend line, but I kept making lower or higher lows, and now it's broke through that though. So I think it's just going to keep fading.
We're gonna have a little pop though.
Yeah. Oh, this thing likes making 30 to 50 cent pops. Yeah.
Well, guys, on my little, I haven't added all of the equity into my account, but as of right now, I just made, I'm $136 realized and $100 unrealized on a $4,000 account.
Let's go. No, for it to be slow, there's been a lot of opportunities today. I'm not deep, but 4 figures on the day, and I feel like I haven't even traded that much. So
I think YHC is going to fade. Sorry.
No, I was going to say not a ton of opportunity, but there's been nice flushes. Killing it, bro, for a small account. So you're up how much? 100 and what?
Realized 136, unrealized 114. So I'm up about $250 on a 4K account.
Oh, that's
today.
over 5%. Good job.
Thank you. Yeah, I think so. You're right.
Early, bro.
I don't know, bro. Yeah.
And Steven, but I drove. So I left a property that I'm renovating at like 10 o'clock last night. Got home probably an hour and 30 minutes ago. So not the most cognitively on point, but that's all right. I'm on naps. I'm on nap so hard after this.
Oh, I bet, bro.
YHC, make
Oh
another
my
little push
God.
up. So what were we looking at? You said there's a level where you,
170 and like 9.
and then what was it? On July 28th, it popped up to 230. I don't know if it'll get there, but DXR is kind of a weird one. I'm going to put it on the 1 minute, see what it looks like. But it's struggling to hold over VWAP on the 5 minute. Oh, yeah. I like what I might add here, honestly. Yeah, I'm about to add here.
On DXR.
Yeah. I don't think it sustains over VWAP. I'm already in 200. I'm only in 200 shares now, so I'm going to add a little bit more to it. I just don't think it holds this level, personally.
How many shares did I get on locates? YHC. I only got 700. I'm about to get 300 more.
And as soon as I added, nice little flush on DXR.
Good shit, bro.
I hope it just keeps going down. Volume isn't super impressive. Yeah. No, I'm in green all my. Oh, nope, not YHC. Did it break a new high?
No. Oh, yeah, it did now, but it's not holding.
I'll keep an eye on it. I'm only in 1,000 shares, 169. So, but this ticker has a history of making big moves. So if it starts going against me too hard, I'll probably just hop out. I trimmed 500 shares at 173 just to lower my position size. Probably bailing a little too quick, but I'm actually having a pretty dang good morning, so I don't want YHC to ruin it. Oh, DXR, let's go. The problem with DXR is the news is actually kind of decent. They got an FDA 510K clearance without doing a ton of DD. I don't know how much revenue is tied to something like that, but FDA clearance isn't the worst news in the world. So I'm actually probably going to trim here a little bit because I could see this one getting hot. But yeah, CMCT, I'm just going to hold this one. This one didn't have any new news, I don't think. So this is probably more likely candidate to just fade the rest of the morning back to 7.
I think I'm still. Yeah, I'm still in it.
What?
CMCT.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to see if it just fades. I'll probably take the next profit at the 200, around 820. But I got to keep an eye on YHC. Looking a little bullish. And the 5 minute closed above. So I'm getting out at 168. I'm probably jumping out too early, but it's looking like it's about to start trending up. So basically got out at break even, at 169. Like I said, it might flush, but it's looking kind of bullish to me. So I'm not going to fight the trend. Haven't looked at the comments in a while. Let's see. Yo, you're out of AGRI, Martin. Nice job. Oh, I'm way behind. Let's see. FTA clearance. Yep. Look at welcome move it. What news streaming do you use? So for my alerts, I use Trade Ideas, and for my news streaming, I use Stock Titan. I tested out a bunch. It's like the quickest that I could find. I do the paid version, which is, I don't think, maybe 40, 50 bucks a month. But the free, they have a free version. It's just 15 seconds delayed. That probably would suffice for most of us. YHC's moving. Oh, I'm behind. Let's see. I have to buy one more monitor. Oh yeah, Alex, that YHC was the sketchy one. And after I posted that video, that it flushed so hard the next day. I made pretty solid on that move. After posting a video, I was like, I gotta at least play it. Let's see. Good morning. 42 people watching, new record. Yeah, Martin got up to 47. I did see that earlier. Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Let's see. Stephen, why did you switch to a small account? He started an entity. So he has a business account now. Ordo. Cumulative volume delta. On White Sea, yeah. Oh, that was a nice little flush down. It's probably going to just play off VWAP. I could see it trending up. But again, this thing could just flush and go away. Most small caps do that. But it is starting to look a little like it's trying to make a trend up. But I should have been a little bit more patient with it. But again, I'm having a good morning. So I'm just not going to fight a trend right now. But it could easily just flush. Do you use any scanners? Yeah. And not to be too salesy woodworks. Let me see if I can get this pulled up real quick. But I use Trade Ideas, and I have a link in the description, but I just got a promo code for it, and they rarely run promotions outside of like big holidays. Let me pull it up. I'm not saying you, well, let's see, where's it at? Let me get it pulled up. Yeah, they're having a promo right now. It's called a summer heat sale, and they're doing 25% off with code August 25. Yeah. Let me pull it up for you. But yeah, no, the Trade Ideas, bro, like all those alerts I've sent out the last couple of days, or actually, I don't know if you're in the circle group, but they were based off Trade Ideas. The alerts, the 200. I have a scanner that like notifies me when a stock is over a certain percentage and it approaches the 200 daily during intraday hours, 9:30 to 4. There's a high probability if they've been running, 100% plus, they usually fail at that level. And I posted 2 alerts over the past 2 days, and not even to flex. Like I didn't do anything. It was just a Trade Ideas alert notified me, so I shared it with the group. But yeah, I use Trade Ideas. And like I said, I have a link in the description, but they're running a pretty good deal right now. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's August heat. So 25% off if you use code August heat. So again, they don't run a lot of promos, so it might not be a bad time to look into it. And if you get it, just reach out to me on like Instagram, or if you're in the group, shoot me a DM and I can share my configurations. It's like a downloadable file. But that's the one I use. And outside of TradeZero, nice. YHC is breaking VWAP now. outside of my broker, Trade Ideas is what I use more than anything for my alerts and stuff. How long were you trading before you became profitable? 2 years. And then
3 years. Sorry, you know what's so funny? I just tried to answer that question, but my mic was muted.
oh good. Oh good. Yeah, and that's pretty standard, 2 to 3 years. I'll let you elaborate some, Stephen, if you'd like. But mine, it was 2 years, and then third year. Long story short, I did make a little money going long, but I was basically following a pumper and figured out how he worked. So I was kind of taking advantage of that. And then later that year, I got into shorting, and I've been profitable shorting about 2.5 years now. Made a killing last year shorting. And then I created the Bear of Wall Street and in June.
Justin's a beast, y'all. I don't know if y'all know this, but he's a beast. He's a better trader than I am. I mean that wholeheartedly.
I think I've been in the short game a little bit longer, so I've probably seen more, Stephen. But your how do I describe it? Emotional, like how you've scaled from when you came in the group only making $1,000 a day, which is still impressive, and then like within a month, bro, or two, you scaled to like 25K days and crap. Like,
well, it was more like 3.5 months, but yeah, my compounding happened really fast.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I look up to, because I not to toot my own horn, but yeah, I think I'm a decent trader. I wouldn't be live streaming what I'm doing because that would be dumb. But something that I've struggled with is like scaling up size. You know what I mean? I'm in this very comfortable zone. And then that's why I kind of look up to you. I'm like, bro, like you scaled up so quick. Like, not to put you on blast, bro, but you had 140 something K month last month. I've never had
143.
Yeah, I've never had 143K month. So we can debate who's better. I've seen probably more charts from a shorting standpoint, but I have yet to hit that. And at the end of the day, that's what matters, the P&L, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, P&L matters, but I think that I think your ability to recognize the things that you do wrong and your ability to adjust uh is upper echelon, bro. Because I learned so much from you as a trader, just how you are, how you think, like your process for getting in, like you doing the live streams, you doing that course inside the circle, you doing the Q&As at the end of the month, like all of that tied into my success, bro. That's why like I talk you up so much, bro, is because you are if not one of the biggest reason as to why I got so profitable so fast, you know what I mean? So like big ups to you. My story is a little different than Justin's. I've been bouncing around between market to market for like 2.5 years, 2 years, and then I found equities. So I went from Forex to futures, and then I found equities, and I realized that if you want to be a good trader, you have to find efficiencies in an inefficient market. And so I got into longing small caps, and then I found shorting, and then I found Justin, and then here we are. And I started learning about equities last year, and then I started longing last year, and then at the beginning of this year, I started shorting small caps, probably December, November of last year. Damn, why is she just like totally went against me? That's crazy. I think this is definitely a bullish sign. So I'm going to get out because I'm really sad now.
Yeah, no. And look at DXR. I got out too early on that one. Jesus Christ, it's flushing right now. But I'm still in CMCT. I think this thing just tanks the rest of the day. But anyways, back to your story, bro. Yeah, no, Steven has a decent amount of experience too. I've only traded like equity stocks, whatever, but you tried a few different things, right? You did futures and forex, right?
Yeah, futures, forex, all that jazz. And I could not find my edge, dude. And I realized that it just wasn't the market for me. Everybody, I mean, other people are successful in different markets, but damn, this thing is like hella going against me right now.
So oh dang, yeah. I'm tempted to play this retest, but again, it's looking pretty bullish, so I might sit it out.
Yeah, I'm about to get out.
Ooh, boom, nice. I mean, not for you, bro. Sorry, but that's a crazy green candle. Jeez.
Yeah, it just took away all my profits for the morning,
Ah,
except for what I have in CMCT.
yeah. Um, that was a crazy move.
Yeah, that was a really fast move.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna hold on to CMCT though.
same. It'll fade, bro. Like it might bounce a little at 820 because of the 200, but I think it keeps fading. I only have 400 shares left. I'm gonna take 200 at 821 ish, and
Where's
then
YHC going, bro?
I don't know, but this thing is kind of going back to what was it? Alex's recommendation of when we get into Discord, creating a glossary of plays like this, because I do remember YHC making moves like this. That's kind of why when I recognize it as bullish, it made me a little nervous because this one, again, let's pull up the daily. Like this one has a history of just making insane moves. Like just not too long ago, it was trading for what, $1.20, same range, and went all the way up to freaking $11. So I don't forget things like that too quick.
I mean, we got some resistance at 195.
Yeah, playing these like these extreme moves like here, I think there's a play here because it's just not going to keep having green candle after green candle, I don't think. But like an entry right here is appealing to me, like at 190. I kind of talked myself in it. I'm in at 190.
I'm in at 191.
Let's go. So I'm just going to play the flush. This is not one to hold. If it gets back down to 175 to 165.
Yep, then I'm out.
Yeah, same. But yeah, I think CMCT keeps fading. We'll go back to YHC, so I can just keep an eye on it. But what's the other comment say? Do you use any scanners? Yeah, I answered that one. But yeah, seriously, trade ideas like this. I only promote things I use, and trade ideas I would not be where I'm at because I'm a mobile trader. So this is how my setup is. Before I went live streaming, I didn't even like look at like charts or anything until my scanner went off. And I have my scanners. The reason I like trade ideas so you can get very granular with how you set the scanner. So I look at 1 minute candle volumes. When you hear those alerts, it's not because it's up 50% or 60%. It's the volume on a 1 minute candle. I like to see these quick pops like this, okay? Because just like how I entered at 190, usually with a quick pop like this, and it looks for the initial pop, but I'm just using this as an example. Once you see a massive quick pop, there's usually a correction candle. It might not go all the way back to where it started, but it's rare for you to see like a 50% move candle, then another 50% move candle. That's just not what they typically do. It's usually intense move, then it comes back to reality, and then it could keep going. They keep going all the time, but I used to make a living just playing that move. Big intense move, when it flushed down, take profits and leave a few runners. So, but anyways, enough about the scanner. Let's see what else comments. Do you use the Eagle Elite version? Been meaning to get it, just pricey. Alex, I just use the cheapest version. I think it's like I can't remember how much it is. Just the basic version is all I use. There's 3 different tiers. For the crazy thing about Trade Ideas is there's so many bells and whistles that I haven't even explored yet. They have like AI trading. They just integrated Chat GPT into it. There's like back testing. I love their back testing though. And so, yeah, I just have the basic one. You get a certain amount of back tests a month with the free version. You don't get unlimited, or not the free version. I mean the tier 1 or the cheapest tier. But if you get tier 2 or tier 3, it's like unlimited back testing. But I mostly just use it for the scanner. I've tried scans. I tried Momo or Momentums. I tried Trader's Edge or whatever it's called. I tried a bunch of them, and my favorite is Trade Ideas. Trader's Edge or whatever it's called, something similar to that. It's probably the second best, but I like Trade Ideas a little bit better. Let's see, CMCT getting ready to fall. I agree. Let me take a peek at it again. Oh, it's that little pop again. Were you guys down a lot during that downtime? Bro, I lost 50K before I was profitable, and I didn't have 50K. Like, I was borrowing money and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of why I created this this whole Bear of Wall Street, because there's nobody that really trades like exactly like me. There's a lot of people that trade similar, but not exactly my style. So that's kind of why I went like, and not saying I'm the best. There's way better traders out there. I'm not even going to pretend to even say that, but I do notice like some of the, the money rotation, the initial pops, things like that. I notice a lot of people don't play those because I like to play the front side, and most shorts play the back side. So, not saying one is better. The beauty of trading is you got to figure out what works for you. You know what I mean? Because Steven's really good at trading the downtrend, and that still makes me a little nervous. Because I'm so like brainwashed into trying to time the top on these pops. So, and Steven's an elite trader, especially recently, he's been showing off. So it's just finding your style. And I do think mine's a little bit unique. Let's see. What was your strategy when you started shorting, and how did it switch? It was honestly, bro, like, it's just, I noticed that if I did the opposite of what I was doing, I'd have been profitable. When I was going long, like,
That's
yeah,
so funny,
dude, it was just like, why am I not making money going long anymore? And then I was like, I would have took a short position every time. And long story short, I started to dial it in. And I think there's just a massive edge in shorting, because yes, you can get your face ripped off if you get in too early, but all it is just manage the position. I mean, if it starts going against you, get out or average up or whatever your game plan is.
I just took a quick scalp on YHC. Not most of them. I got about half of what I lost back on YHC.
Good.
Back. So I'm 146 realized on the day. Equities a little over 4K. So I mean, that's pretty good percentage gain on the account.
Solid, bro. Solid. So Alex said he's in YHC. Sorry, I'm just trying to, last comment. How did you have the conviction to keep going after losing 50K? I'm down 4K over 6 months and struggling to have the confidence to keep it up. Well, honestly, after I lost 50K, I didn't really have, I get obsessive. So until I just get things right, like, that's it. Like, I'm probably a little OCD. That's all it really is. It's like, if other people can make money doing this, I'll figure out a way to make money doing it. So it was more just a mindset thing.
That's really all it was for me. I knew that if there was people that I was watching on YouTube, and I knew that there was people that I was watching their interviews on, and all this, and elite traders, and literally that's all I was thinking was, if they can do it, I can do it too.
No, totally. It's, if you don't believe you can do it, you're not going to do it. But it's kind of how it's been with most of my life. I had a brain injury. I'm not going to get into that whole story, but and I wasn't able to work for like over a year. So and my wife was in medical school, so we didn't have any money. So, and I couldn't work. The doctor wouldn't release me to go back to work. So I went over a year without working. So I had to get a little crafty. Then I got into the cannabis industry. Now I lead a bunch of dispensaries and got into real estate and trade on the side as well. So I think it's just a mindset thing. I've noticed that other traders though, and I see Steven's path being very similar. Like if you find a way to be good at trading, it almost like correlates to other aspects in life. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you get good at trading, you have capital, and once you have capital, life is easier, regardless of what people say. Might not make you happy, but you get to choose your misery once you have capital. So
For sure.
So yeah, it's more of a mindset thing. I think that's why a lot of traders that are successful at trading are successful at other things too. Because, but yeah, if you're down 4K, bro, don't sweat it. You just find your edge, bro. That's what it is. And shorting, there's an edge. Like it is what it is. Like going long, you have to be a much better trader trading small caps. And again, like I said yesterday, I'm not trying to be the best trader. I'm just trying to make some money. And I enjoy it. Me and Steven talk about it all the time. It's like a video game for us.
Literally, it's a video game.
Alex said he trimmed some. Yeah, I think me and Steven both trimmed into like 175 range, right, Steven?
Yep.
Yeah. Because again, it goes back to that intense initial move. There's usually a little bit of a correction. So, but yeah, woodworks and guitar, it's easier said than done. Talk about mindset and stuff. But believe me, there's some dark days. Whew. There were some dark days fighting some demons there for a little bit.
I don't think we're gonna touch these highs again on the YHC. I think we're gonna fade. That's what it's looking like. Right now, it could be a turn. We could touch these lows again, and then we can go back up to the top. But I think we're still gonna touch the lows.
Totally. Last thing, woodworking guitar. No problem. You're welcome. But I can't give financial advice. Y'all know this. The SEC will come after me, or whoever audits this stuff. But just find an A+ setup and just focus on it. I trade a lot of different styles, Steven. You kind of brought that to my attention when you were I was talking to you on the phone, bro, and you're like, you have this setup and this setup and this setup and this setup. I was like,
oh, yeah.
I do have a few different setups, and which is cool because I can switch from setup to setup, but all you need is one setup, A+ setup that you're good at. And so just figure out what that is for you, woodworks and guitar. And then you can expand from there, but just find what your A+ setup is. AVAH, Alex said, and Ian. So we're getting a little pop here. Oh, it already flushed back down though. That was a quick one.
You said AVAH?
Yeah, AVAH. It popped to 550 and now it's back down to 5. I'm not even pulling it up because I think the play's over at this point. Oh, it's still up 30%. Wait. Yeah, I'll pull it up. I'm kind of confused with the charts. So it was trading around 394. I'll get it pulled up. Yeah, this one's a little sketchy looking. It doesn't look like it has a lot of liquidity in it.
No, it's kind of like slow moving. I want to stay away from those right now.
Generic said UWMC. UWMC. That just sounds like a sketchy.
Oh, wow.
That sounds like a sketchy stock. Oh, that's
That's a nice fucking chart right there.
5-minute candles too. Like green, green, green. Yeah, that's not a bad. It's only up 20%. However, it's almost made like a dollar move. So there might be something here. I'm gonna see if it runs a little bit more. But yeah, thanks for the heads up on that one. I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, it's not a small cap. That's why it's moving like that. Because again, remember how I just previously said they usually don't make like moves like this. Just keep flushing up. Oh, 6.75 billion. Yeah, that's why it's moving like that. So these are, and this is a good example of why I don't trade billion, because I know a lot of times y'all put these in the chat, like $1 billion stocks, like market cap wise. They don't flush. They don't flush cleanly. Yeah, that's why I don't trade these. Like, that's not where my edge is. Can you make money shorting this?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. But that's not where my edge is.
But can I make money shorting this? Probably not. I'm gonna stay away. I'm gonna hang around with sketchy guys with greasy hair and back boiler rooms, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna short that stock when they do those dilution offerings. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you got it.
Yeah, you know what's up. Oh my God! Finally, YHC with the tank.
Nice.
We just broke the lows, so I'm hoping that we stay. I'm thinking we probably touch 169, maybe 159, 160, but I'm gonna see how we act. I mean, it's acting weird around this level.
White C?
Yeah, it's acting weird around this low. Like it just pumped back up, so.
Yeah, I know y'all heard this from me before too, but I have noticed after 8:30, if something stays bullish, it doesn't guarantee it's going to stay bullish, but my trading average, my win rate goes down after 8:30. And I did some research, and it's usually because when I put new entries after 8:30 and something's bullish, they tend to stay bullish. But again, it's just stats. That doesn't mean this one's going to do that, but it has been honoring VWAP, so I wouldn't be surprised if it bounces here. Probably better long at this level, to be honest. But I'm not doing that today. Yeah, no, generally you can make money on it. Again, it's just like that's not where my edge is. But yeah, because look, if you would have got in at 5:30, you probably could have made some money. 5:20, whatever. No, keep telling us, bro. If you see any tickers that look interesting, put it on our radar. We'll look at it.
Please and thank you. ARHS.
I missed that one. Where's that? I'm still holding CMCT. I wanted to flush a little harder, but I might take profits at the 200.
I'm out of YHC. Dude, I went to go get out of my position, dude, and instead of putting like 500 shares to get out, I added a long for 5K shares, bro.
Let's go.
I was like, why is my unrealized at $300? What is going on? And then I looked down and I was in a long, and I was like, no.
That's crazy.
No.
Still getting used to your new
God, dude, it's like
or whatever.
It's so weird, dude.
CMCT, how much patience do I need to not close to this very low? Bro, same. Y'all heard me. I keep saying I want to let this one just ride down because I think end of day, it will be lower than 845, where it's at right now. I think CMCT will be. However, it might pop and go put us, on a little ride until then. So that's why I'm kind of tempted to, Martin, to close here or close to the 200 because they do like to pop it at the 200. Is this the 1 minute or 5 minute? Let me pull up the 5 minute. Oh, the 5 minute. Oh yeah, I'm holding Martin because they like to pop at the 200 on the 5 minute. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep holding it. I think I'm only in 300 shares. Oh, I'm only 200 shares. Yeah, I'm in a baby position now, so I'm just gonna let it ride. Bro, I should have been playing. Look at this. This is one of my go-to. This VWAP retest. I wasn't even paying attention, talking too much. DXR had a nice VWAP retest, and I failed.
YHC's touching the highs again.
If it wants to make another crazy move to 2, I'll short it at 2. But these retests are making me a little bit nervous because it keeps breaking a new high. You know what I mean? So I'm probably not going to play the retest on this one.
Yeah.
It might flush here though, but
that was a nice play on DXR, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't in super heavy because I was a little nervous because there wasn't much liquidity in the beginning, but it picked up. And if there's not much liquidity, guys, it could drop quick or it can shoot up quick. Because again, if it doesn't have much volume, whoever's playing it, if they enter heavy or sell heavy, you can literally move the stock. Do I use level 2 in trading? No. Could it help? Potentially, but no, I don't. The closest thing to using level 2 is just me looking at the bid and ask. Like if I see a massive, I see a massive ask, like $1 million plus for, sometimes I'll take like a short position in front of it. Or if I see on the bid, there's a massive size, I'll try to cover before it gets to it because it increases the probability it'll pop. But I don't use level 2 really. I've tried it in the past, but again, I'm a mobile trader. Outside of these live streams, I'm just looking at my phone and I have my trade ideas in the background screaming alerts at me. We haven't gotten any trade idea alerts this morning, have we?
No, sir.
Because I have pretty strict parameters with it. Again, it's based on the 1 minute volume candle. So, but I'm surprised I haven't heard any. Sitting at 1500, not that great of a day, but I'm content with it because I haven't played too many plays this morning. I'll find me an intraday play to get me over 2K. That's kind of been the theme the last couple of days. And then Friday, bro, tomorrow, it's my heavy day.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that works out for you, that afternoon fade playbook you got.
It worked last Friday. I didn't even go that heavy, but made a little over 5K. I think you ended up with like 10K that day. But
something like that.
I've been trading relatively small size most of the week, but Fridays after 12, I might not have an available dollar. I might use all my 2x leverage. They've been fading so hard on Fridays. And now that the market's slowing down like this,
yeah,
about to max out my account. I told when I was texting Steven, I was like, yeah, I'm doing this. So I can, just in case it goes against me, I can lose all my gains on the week and be pissed off all weekend. Yeah. Because I hate when I have a bad day on Fridays because then you think about it through the weekend. But
I know.
But it's right.
Yeah, I sit and like hyper focus on it.
Yeah, it's
Fucking
rare for me to
steal.
have bad Fridays though, because they usually just fade. But if you get in too early before that fade starts, you can, you know, you can have a bad Friday.
There we go.
Martin 572. Bro,
Money.
he's been so consistent. Profit factor of 4, Martin. I won't forget that. That crap was crazy, bro. How consistent you were last month. See you in after hours, Martin. Thanks for tuning in, my friend.
Yeah, Martin, good to see you, brother.
Bro, DXRs. Gosh, I should have held on to that thing. White C. Let's see. What is it doing? Okay, it was a failed retest this time, it looks like. This move is far from over though, but it didn't. Well, technically it cracked a new high by a cent, but failed. But yeah, I already brought it up once, but Discord. We have a wait list in the description. We had a circle group, went really well, but we're going to transition to Discord because it just makes more sense, especially for the alerts and the group chats and all that. So we'll be launching that. Have it set for August 17th, but we'll see. I think I'll hit that date. It's starting to get very repetitive. Good, Martin. That's what it's supposed to be. Like second nature to you. Sorry, guys. There's not much to talk about right now, but
Yeah,
just
I'm just focused on this YHC play. Sorry if I'm not like super involved in chat. I'm trying to see how this fades because I've been scalping it in and out of these tops. So
a little chatty this morning. Steven, you know why I'm chatty this morning, but
yeah.
but it'll okay, it's about to test this level again.
Oh, it broke a high.
Okay. I had an entry waiting at 199, so I'm in at 199. $2 is psychological level. That's why I entered at 199. It could break it. I mean, it's bullish. Obviously, it's shown us it's bullish, but I honestly wasn't sure if it was going to get filled. But if it made another move up, I was just going to try to get an entry at 199. So sitting at 199. If it comes back down to 185 range, I might get out. So it broke over 2. Let's see if it holds. I'm not going to bail out just yet, but I might if it holds. I'm in small though. I'm only in 500 shares because when it's obviously bullish like this, I don't go too heavy.
There we go. Well, we're not. We're constantly rejecting against certain levels, and I'm like, I'm loving it.
Yeah, this is definitely a scalp in play. If you held on YHC, you're getting destroyed. All right, I'm out. I'm not going to let YHC. I probably won't play it anymore, to be honest. I was only in 500 shares though, so lost like $50. I can live with that.
It's gonna fade though.
No, it probably will. It probably will, but I'm just not going to risk it. I think you're right.
It is just like a clear uptrend on the 5-minute though.
Dang. None of y'all told me IMG got over 50 cents. I'm just kidding. That's on me. But, oh, I would play this one. I don't care how bullish this looks. They have a hard time holding over 50 cents when they start from 19 cents. If it gets back over 50 cents, I'm going to short it. Bless you.
Thank you.
There you go. That's a flush you were talking about.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna quit looking at DXR. It makes me want to cry that I jumped out too quick. So the only position I'm in right now is CMCT. I'm just holding. I trim most of my position, but I have a couple hundred shares that I'm gonna hold to the 200. But besides that, I'm probably not gonna play YHC too much more. There's plenty of scalping opportunities with it, but we're getting close to market open, and like I said, after 8:30, when they get bullish, they tend to stay bullish. So these are just my observations. Again, I don't hear other people talk about these things. I don't hear people talk about money rotation from one stock to the other. It's just things I've observed trading these over the years. So hard not to enter here though, because this move is a little extended. So I got in at 209. See if it flushes.
You're funny.
I can't help it, bro. It's so overextended right now. I think it'll come back at least a 2. I'll take profits quick. So I'm in 1,000 shares at 210, and I will probably.
I think we can get to like 198 too.
Oh, okay, I'm out. Very quick scalp. Got my $50 back and more.
Oh yeah.
I made $80 on that. Not worth.
It is like super overextended, bro.
Yeah. The problem is though, yeah, it's very overextended, but I'm scared to hold this one for bigger gains. It could flush all the way back down to, I'm on the 5 minute, to probably 180 at some point. But it wants to go higher.
OSTX.
There's my trade idea alerts. OSTX.
Ooh.
Okay. It's only up about 15% now, so I'll probably wait, but OSTX. And again, I don't have mine set on like a percentage up. It's if it makes a 15% move or higher in a 1 minute candle. That's what my basically the parameters are set. And obviously there's, you know, under 200 million market cap and other things, but that's why I get some of these alerts and they're not over 50%. White C could flush, but the risk is high for it to continue going up. Ian said, yeah, no, I agree. I used to chase then last year I made a killing chasing these type of plays, but I really want a good month in August, so I'm gonna keep my risk a little bit tighter. Off to a decent start though. I'm up a little over 13K after 4 trading days, so hopefully I'll have a good month. I've been letting because y'all know I'm transparent with you. I'm not going to pretend like last month was a perfect month. I let a black swan hurt me more than it should have. Vape, that 4 a.m. pop, but this month's going to be a good month. And then I just had a meltdown after vape. It wasn't even vape. I lost a lot on vape, but it was the meltdown afterwards. I was ready to blow up my account. I was taking some very ill-advised. I was revenge trading and then made it worse. So got to dial that in. But I know how I am. That's why I keep my account small. I keep my account between 25 to 50K because I know myself. I know I have those moments. Sometimes when I take a bad loss, the rest of my account could disappear too because I'm about to revenge trade. So that's my flaw. I got to dial in. I'll be ready to blow up the whole account sometimes. The strategy works, but you got to be emotionally disciplined. And I slip up sometimes. Appreciate it, Ian. No, I text Steven August is going to be my best month. So I'm feeling good about it. I got to beat January. January was 61K. So I'm basically on pace with it now. But tomorrow's Friday. I'm going to go a little heavier tomorrow. Either I'm going to go into the weekend feeling good or I'm going to lose all my gains on the week. We'll see. Nice, bro. Just made $40 by using your technique. Good job, bro. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah, it's not necessarily a hard strategy. You just got to be disciplined a little bit, but with everything in trading. My problem is I like to jump in too early. And y'all hear me say, wait, hey, I want it to go up a little bit more. I want it to go up a little bit more. That's taking so much time because you can make money on those 20 and 30% pops. Steven, he kills it. But historically, if I get in too early, if I get in on a 20 or 30% pop, they can rip to like 50, 60, 100% really quick. And I don't know if it's because like a Discord group finds it and they say this is the one, and then everybody piles in or what. But I've gotten my face ripped off a few times getting in too early. It's one of those things that like it works till it doesn't work. But Steven has a good risk management, so he gets out quick if it goes against him. Where I tend to want to like average up, and you can only average up so much until you're oversized and it's going against you. Only thing I'm in, guys, is CMCT. I'm just seeing if it keeps fading. I know I hear a lot of clicks over there. I think Steven's playing White C. Are you playing White C, Steven?
No, OSTX.
Oh, OSTX. Let's go. Speaking of 20, 15% pops, Steven can find a way to make money on them. Alexandru, everybody slips, but you are, like I said, someone to look up to when it comes to risk management. Appreciate that, Alexandru. Yeah, it's been a weakness of mine, and it's a weakness of a lot of people who short, because most people won't debate you if you can make money shorting. Like there's an edge there, but you just can't let your losses go against you too hard.
OSTX.
OSTX is getting a little bit more attention now. We're seeing a little bit of a flush on White C. Is it correlated? It's debatable, but I think it is. Again, just seeing the market shorting for as long as I have small caps. When new things pop like this, especially if it makes a new high, I don't know if it just triggers longs to jump in or what, but usually it takes more than this type of move. It usually takes a bigger move for it to steal attention away, but maybe it's just following its trend, who knows. But White C is flushing a little bit, but it's still only about 9 cents from the high a day, so not much. I wouldn't be surprised if White C is the runner on the day. That's a nice flush though. Ooh, beauty. Boom, man. If y'all played that move. Steven, you seeing White C?
Yes, sir.
Are you still in it?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Well, I was playing it. I got really chopped up really bad, but I'm playing it right now.
And this probably isn't a bad long position. I'm not gonna take it, but you can make money both ways on this play. It's just very predictable price action. But it did break. That candle did go below this previous, so it could flush. It actually could flush, but because it got all the way down to 175, which is lower than this
YHC.
previous level. I got White C alert because I accidentally pulled up my I also have another alert for if things flush below VWAP over 50% up. And that's trade ideas. That's why I like trade ideas. You can just configure it however you want to, however your trading style is. Because I used to trade something called like a VWAP flush. And Martin, if you're on here, you could probably speak to it a little bit better because
I think he got off, bro.
Yeah, I think he did too. But basically, if it's a crappy company, fundamentals are bad, they're in a bad cash position. Once it flushes under VWAP and a 5-minute candle closes below VWAP, it tends to keep fading. But since we're 19 minutes from market open, anything can happen. So I don't really like playing that play with a catalyst in 19 minutes. You know what I mean? Because when market opens, anything can happen. That's why I try not to. Somebody asked me about that on the call yesterday. I'll hold into market open if there's a lot of chaos in the market. You know what I mean? Like there's multiple runners, a lot of activity. But if there's only like one or two places moving, it's kind of ballsy to hold into market open because they can heat up pretty quick. And that one y'all asked me about yesterday, I am so glad I closed before the market open because it ended up ripping. I forget which one it was. Let's go, Ordo. Made some cash on YHC. Yeah, that was a nice flush. Very nice flush. It's dropping sharply. Should we buy again at the bottom on YMC? YHC? I don't go... when you say buy, are you meaning like going long? Me and Steven don't do much of that, but it could pop right here for sure because that's been the trend. Bounce off VWAP. Yeah. So AIMD, thanks, Alex. Somebody asked me yesterday if I was going to hold AIMD at market open. I said no, because I think this is nominee number 2 for potential runner on the day. Because there wasn't much moving yesterday. It's been a slow week in small caps. And I closed right here at 309. And thank the good Lord I did, because the next candle got all the way up to $4 and it just took off. So again, sometimes at market open, you'll see these flush, but if there's not a lot going on, there's usually a runner on the day. So just be aware. But if there's like 5 stocks over 100% or 10 stocks over 50%, whatever, if there's a lot going on, yeah, it might be, sometimes I might hold, but at market open, anything can happen. If somebody tells you they know what's going to happen when the market opens, they're probably lying.
They're lying.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
All right. See you. IMG. Okay. Golden pin. Is it over 50 cents again? It is. Thanks for the heads up. So I'm definitely getting an IMG. So you're probably a little confused because the chart's very bullish. I just have noticed that a lot of these that start this low have a hard time holding over 50 cents. We've already seen it once. It get flushed. Once it got over here, it kind of flushed back down. I expect the same to happen. But if it starts ripping, breaking a new high at market open, because I'll probably end up holding this one through market open, right after I gave that rant about how it's dangerous to do that, because they tend to have a hard time holding over 50 cents. I think there's a lot of selling pressure from shorts at this level too. But I'm gonna play it. If it breaks above 54 and holds, I might trim some because I'm in a decent sized position now. Well, not really, because it's only 50 cents. So I'm in 4,000 shares. So it's only like a 2K position. But if it starts making a stronger move up, I might trim out of some of it. But I'm willing to let this one play a little bit.
Polly.
Another alert. What software do you use that gives you alert? Trade Ideas. And I have a link in my description. And honestly, it's a really good time because they're running a 25% off. August 25 is the code. But
what was that alert that just popped up?
Poly, but it's not up. Well, hold on. P-O.
Poly?
Yeah, I'm trying to see how to spell it. PALI. Oh, it's up 32%. That's a 200 SMA test alert. So it could fail at this level. Let's see. PALI.
Is there news?
Looking now. Where is the 200? I guess I'll pull that up instead. PALI. It's a biotech. Where is the 200 at? 132. Yeah. And this is why I like these alert guys, because it got all the way up to 133 and flushed down at the 200 daily. And where did it max out at? Where did it pop to? Yeah, that exact level. They like to reject there. So if it gets back up to 130 to 134, I'm going to enter. Steven, I'm still checking on the news, and I'm not seeing anything yet on TradeZero, but sometimes they're a little delayed with the news. Grabbing my locates on it.
I just got mine. I'm in.
Good. Well, I don't know why I said good, but good luck. I say good because you usually find a way to make money on these. So
I don't know. I've been getting chopped up all morning.
I'm in now.
Polly.
Let's see if it rejects here at the 200.
YHC.
I got too many alerts on right now. I'm not sure what that YHC, that might have been a VWAP flush alert, or maybe it popped again. Who knows? Oh no, CMCT had a little pop. I should have entered here at the VWAP. But yeah, Poly looks like it's flushing.
Yeah.
Not cleanly though. It's bouncing back and forth. Let's look. I'll look at it on the 1 minute. I know a lot of y'all like the 1 minute. So a high of 135 on the last candle. I'm in at 130. I got another entry waiting at 133. So again, pops after 830 seem to hold their gains better than the ones before 830. This one could still flush. I'm not saying that, but I'm going to take profits now. And then I'm going to leave some runners. It just flushed down. So I'm out of most of my position at 120.
YHC.
At 122. And I got a re-entry waiting at 133. I'll be right back.
You're good. How's everybody doing? Steven, how are you going to short with a small account? Don't you need 25K for a margin? Not with my broker, you don't know. I use an offshore broker. So I don't need 25K. I'm doing mine. I'm doing an 8K. I'm gonna start with 8K in my business account with an entity for tax purposes.
YHC looks like it's.
Is it fading?
Yeah.
I'm hyper focused on PALI right now.
No, I get it.
Oh, good shit. Well, I got all the way out and I made pretty decent on it, so.
Good. Yeah. I am out of poly. I was hoping it would retest one more time. IMG. Are you in that one or no?
No.
I'm in it. It did break a new high and kind of flush back down, so I'm in the money, but very little. This is one of the ones I'm probably just going to hold most of the day. Set me a stop loss, maybe 60 cents. I'm gonna let this one play some, but I think at the end of the day, this will be way lower than it is.
Market opens in 8 minutes, so that looks like a really good fucking short.
I know. Let's see.
Is that a free version you're using, or who's the broker if you don't mind?
Ocean
Ocean
yeah.
One Securities through ST Global Markets.
Is there a free version you are using, or are you talking about Trade Ideas or Ocean Securities? Probably you were asking about Trade Ideas earlier. No, there's not a free version of Trade Ideas. I'm not sure if y'all can hear my cat, but he is losing its mind. Okay, now I'm back in PALI. Had an entry at 132, so or 133. But again, I'm gonna be a little cautious with this. Like I said, the pops, especially after 9, tend to have strength. They still fell. I'm not saying they don't, but
Poly.
Not uncommon to see moves like this, breaking new highs. I'm out. I don't like the price action. I'm just going to focus on IMG. Oh my gosh. How did I miss IMG flush all the way down to 45 cents? Jesus, I was not ready for that. Stupid PLI stole my attention. Dang. What in the world? That's a crazy candle. It recovered quick. Ooh, Jesus. PLI is taking off.
I'm glad I got out of it. I mean, I totally I'm on the negative now today. I tried to add to it and it went against me, so it's fine.
Yeah, well, you still got to get used to your small account. Honest, you know what I mean? And you're using, what is it, DOS or DAS or whatever?
Yeah,
so you got to get used to that stuff. See you, Ian. Golden pin. No, it's a glitch on TW. You sure? Because TradingView shows it and TradeZero shows it flushed down to 45 cents. I think it did. Because it's here and on TradeZero. It's two separate platforms. Yeah, no, Trade Ideas is there's no free version. You got to pay for it. Most scanners you do have to, outside of the ones that's included in your broker, or all the decent ones. Like certain brokers have like some built in, but they're usually not impressive. Bro, like Golden Pin, you can debate me if you want, but I have a screenshot here. I mean, I'm on mobile and it shows it went down to 44 cents, bro. Whatever you say. Weird, but regardless, I missed the play. I missed the move if it existed. I mean, I don't know if it's a glitch. That was just a flush and it recovered quickly. But maybe it was a glitch. I don't know. I know what you're talking about. Sometimes you'll see like the glitchy ones where it like, but that was only a 5 cent flush. That's very possible. It's like this was like a 4 cent move up or whatever. But regardless, if it's real or not, I did not catch it. But I am happy it's staying under 50 cents though. So I'll hold on to this one through market open. And see what happens with it. Like I said, I'm probably will give this one room to play. So I might just set a stop above like 60 cents. I know that's quite a big stop range, but I think if PALI takes off, even though it's giving back some of its gains, or CMCT, man, I should have taken profit when Martin did. Or White Sea or anything else, I think people forget about IMG. Because like I said, it's hard for these. When they make such a big move from, you know, where did it start at? Yeah, like 19 cents or something. PALI can get heavy at open. Yeah, no, PALI might be the runner on the day. All right, market's open, guys. I'm in CMCT and IMG, just seeing if either one of these flushes. Getting a little pop from IMG. If it gets up to 53, 54, I'm just going to add to my position. CMCT, a little bit of a VWAP retest. IMG, looks like we might get a flush here. Let's go, let's go, okay. Here it is, guys. Boom. Let's go. Took some profit here since that's where it went down to previously or glitched down to or whatever. So I took some profit here, and then I will let most of these I'm gonna let most of these run.
Poly.
What a surprise. Poly is popping. CMT, yes. CMCT broke a new low. So I'm only in 100 shares of CMCT now. I'm just going to let some runners ride. Still in 4,000 shares of IMG. Took a little profit at 45. What you doing over there, Steven?
I'm just chilling. I didn't get into IMG, so I'm kind of bummed about that. And I was being stubborn on PLI, so it's all good though. It's all good.
Well, we probably wrap up soon. I'm tired. I want to get a nap.
Cool.
And
yeah, I'll go ahead and hop off, bro.
All right. So yeah, I'm just to give you an update. I'm in CMCT and IMG. I'm probably just going to set a stop loss somewhere I feel appropriate and just let these tank while I nap. But Steven, thanks for hopping on, bro.
Yeah, bro.
All right. See y'all. And like I told y'all before, we have the Discord wait list. If you're interested in joining, sign up. And yeah, thanks for hopping on. See y'all next time. See you tomorrow.
See you later.
Bye.